After a unique but clean race at Daytona, we're going to go ahead and compress the space and increase the tempers dramatically. We're here on the 1 mile Rockingham Speedway. We'll see if these drivers can keep their composure or we'll have fists being thrown after the race. It's going to be a wild one. It's the Family Dollar 130K. It's all part of the DPORL Cup Series 2024. Hello everybody, this is Drew Webb, or That DP Guy, and welcome to the second race of the 2024 DPORL Cup Series. We are here at Rockingham. It's a change of pace from the high banks of Daytona. We've still got high banks, but a much shorter track. This track just over 1 mile. It's going to be a similar length race, a little bit shorter, of course, because the track's shorter, but the cars will be a little bit slower, so expect the same amount of action here. We're going to have some short track tempers on what may not be considered technically a short track, but we'll just have to see as we get farther into the event, the beating and banging between these drivers. We could get our first caution of the year, you never know. We could get two drivers real heated at each other, but that's all coming up next. But first, we're going to go ahead and go through the starting lineup a little bit early here. We're going to go through the top 10. That starting lineup will scroll across the screen on your left side. Jack Haas is on pole after a fantastic qualifying lap, joined by Logan Williams to the outside in that 38 machine. In row 2, the 16 of Caleb Holloway and the 47 of Angel Gutierrez, who had a great run last week. Speaking of great runs last week, Bradley Ream didn't necessarily have the greatest run last week, but RJ Beers won last week, cementing himself in history as the first official DPORL Cup Series winner. In row 4, we've got Zach Magoon and Reggie Fogelman to the outside there. And in row 5, we have Skylar Taylor in the 96 and Bryce Egan in the outside on the 14 car. So let's get back up to the front here and let's go ahead and get the command to fire engines at Rockingham.
Drivers, start your engines.
Well, that's mildly unfortunate. I believe that's the same command 2 weeks in a row. That's just fantastic. But we're going to get all these drivers rolling off. All 40 should be rolling off at this point. Looks like we do have all 40. Let's get to your race analysis here. We have 80 laps, this 1.017 mile oval. Fuel window, 39 to 43 laps, so watch that fuel mileage. When it comes to potential strategies here, you could potentially take 2 tires on a late caution for that track position. If it's a green flag stop, it's most likely going to be 4 tires, but the potential undercut is there if you have the fuel mileage to make it to the end. So everybody rolled off. We're in turns 3 and 4 already. We're getting ready to go racing here at Rockingham. It's going to be the 95 car of Jack Haas leading the field to green. The green flag is out. We are racing at Rockingham. Jack Haas leads lap number 1. You saw it there. Bryce Egan was into the wall hard. Let's see how that affects his day. Here comes RJ Beers, 3 wide, slams the wall. We got 4 wide, and we are wrecking already. In the back of the pack, it's the 10 of Leonard Coxmore and the 52 of Justin Henley. Oh no, there they go again. Oh man. Looks like we are already heated. At this point, lap 3 of 80, and we got 2 drivers probably already out of contention on lap 3. At 10 into the pit lane, the 52 still out on track, but wow, That didn't take very long. We already have our first caution of the season. And it looks like it was 4 wide action that caused it. Let's see if anyone's coming down the pit lane here. Everybody just catching back up to the pack. Pit road is open. But it looks like everybody will be staying out. Nope, here comes the one of Aaron Abel. Aaron Abel looks to have some damage there. So Aaron Abel in. Looks like Caleb Rose staying out. Brandon Rose coming in, also with some damage. And there's that 52, Justin Henley, with the damage. All right, so you saw who was involved, who were the major ones that took hits, who has damage. We're going to go ahead right now to our first replay of the season. Well, you see it right here. We've got some 4 wide action at Rockingham, and 4 wide, as you know, just does not pan out. Jonathan Carrison moves up the track, Samad Ozkin up the track, but you can see Brandon Rose on that outside line is going to wash up the track and right into the wall, making hard contact with that outside wall. And it's going to come down the track right into that 52 of Justin Henley, and that's going to collect Leonard Coxmer in the 10. There's going to be a bit of a checkup in the back of the pack, but as you can see right here, the 10 and the 52 absolutely get the worst of it. Hard hit into the inside wall. And then after all this happens, you saw the tempers flare already, so these two not very happy about the early situation that they were put in here. And it looks like the 77 of Brandon Rose is to blame for it. 4 wide just doesn't work out. Let's take a look at one more replay from Rockingham. Coming into turn 3, you can see the major stack up, and they get 4 wide, and just a tough break from there. And hard contact, especially for that 10 car. And then afterwards, you're going to see as the 52's backing up, bang! There's the 10 right into the 52. Don't know what that was all about, but tempers flaring here at Rockingham, and we'll go ahead and move on and go ahead and get the green flag to restart the race, the first restart of the season. All right, we're back, lap 6 of 80 at this point. Jack Haas still in the lead, Caleb Holloway in second, Logan Williams third. This is a break for some of those guys who are on the outside line, now starting in single file, but you don't want to get hung out to dry here, otherwise you may be going all the way to the back. So as that pace car pulls off, we're going to go ahead and get this race restarted. Jack Haas going to lead the field back to green. And look at this, Caleb Holloway got a good jump. Will he make the move to the inside? No, not quite. Going to stay in line right there. Although now Holloway looking, not quite going to get there yet. We stay clean and green through turns 1 and 2. Everybody just minding their own business here. Nobody wanting to get involved in an early wreck like what happened at the back of the field. But here comes the 16 to the inside. Caleb Holloway making the move for the lead. Logan Williams is going to follow through, and it looks like Jack Haas is going to be going a long ways back. So Holloway leads. Haas getting cycled. Bradley Ream now to third. Zach Magoon to fourth. Eric Monaco is going to get fifth. Let's see what Ream can do on Williams. Ream looking a little bit lower than Williams, but Logan Williams now looking potentially on Holloway. We'll have to see. Ream's looking low potentially on Williams, but that move did not have a chance at that point. But here we go. Ream with a good run. Will he take it to the inside? You betcha. Bradley Ream to the inside of Logan Williams. That's going to cycle him out unless he can get a good run here. Yeah, not quite going to get a good run. Holloway is going to go ahead and break free at this point. Oh, 3 wide action, almost. Magoon wanted to split the middle, but that was never going to work. You don't want to see even 3 wide. It can get a little risky here. Ream's going to go ahead and take second as Holloway does pull away. But remember, The field could be coming back. Uh-oh, there's the one of Aaron Abel. We've got a lap car on track. Let's see how Holloway can navigate that one car. Looks like not going to get held up too bad. No, not going to get held up too bad, so Caleb Holloway will get around the one car. Ream's going to follow, but can Ream get a potential run to even look to the inside of Holloway? We'll just have to see. Looks like probably not. Looks like Ream's just going to hang in there behind Holloway and potentially make the move when the lap car is out of the way. But here comes the 6. Looking inside. Is he going to make the dive bomb? Not quite. That 16 is going to cut right back down. So your top 4 at the moment are Holloway, Ream, Monaco, San Vital. Let's see what Monaco can do. Nope. Monaco not able to make a move to the inside of Ream. Let's look at the back of the pack here. Whoa! Uh-oh, that is RJ Beers on the pit lane. What is going on there? Making a 4-tire pit stop. Do you think that was potentially a blown tire? He's waiting there an awful long time. But now he is off. All right, RJ Beers, that's a developing story. Our first race winner on the pit lane on lap 14. Meanwhile, Caleb Holloway still leading over Bradley Ream. Looks like everybody really settling in, hitting their marks, just trying to make their way through the field, especially back in the pack, or maintaining track position up front. It's really a waiting game to that first pit stop. We'll just see if these guys can stay a little patient here instead of getting aggressive on each other. Here's a move. Thought I saw a move. Angel Gutierrez went pretty high there. Let's see if he gets a good run off the corner. You can see moves being made further back in the pack. Let's take a look at some of these moves. Reggie Fogelman to the inside of Zach Magoon. You can see Jack Haas didn't fall back too far, so the race definitely not over for Jack Haas, who's now looking to the inside of that 12 machine. We'll see if Magoon can file in line or if Haas has got him. Uh-oh, we got a move up here. This is for second. Eric Monaco to second position. That's going to hang out Bradley Ream if Ream can't get a good run here. Ream actually does get a very good run and pulls to side by side. But looks like that inside line is a little too strong at the moment. We'll see how that outside line is utilized later in the run. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit of a breakaway. Some of the stronger cars breaking away from the slightly weaker cars in the back. San Vital now looking underneath Ream, but it looks like Ream is actually going to be okay. Yes, maintaining third position. So great job for Bradley Ream getting down to the bottom of the track. Let's take a look once again back in the pack. You can see Bryce Egan stuck behind the 10 machine. What do we got going on back here? We got the 77 2 laps down, the 19 2 laps down. The 1 is now 2 laps down. You can see the 14 and the 10 both 1 lap down at the moment. But other than that, looks like CJ Greider in that 30 car is off the back of this pack here. And Justin Henley's actually been able to hang on quite well. Looks like that lack of engine damage doing decently okay. Just hanging into those rear positions. So we'll have to watch Henley, see how he can progress through the pack. Same with Brandon Rose as Igor Barreto hits the outside wall at the back of the pack there. That's not going to help. You can see the scrape on the outside. Haven't talked about Barreto much. Didn't have a great run in the first race. Not having a good run today. Back to the front. Look at this. Aaron Abel looking to get a lap back potentially on Holloway, but if that happens, that could really spice things up for the lead. You can see San Vital looking to the inside of Monaco. Ream in second position looking capitalized, but look at that one car. Must be on fresher tires, looking pretty darn strong at the moment. We'll see, does Abel look to the inside of Holloway? Not that time. We're going to see how much respect this one car gives the 16, or will the one car just kick all the respect out the door? We'll just have to see. So we are now on lap 23 of 80. We are over a quarter of the way there. Here comes Ream back to the inside of the one. Will Abel give Ream room? Looks like they'll race side by side, but Ream most likely going to take that position if everything sorts itself out. Yes, looks like, well, actually the one car of Abel is definitely hanging in there on the outside. We'll have to see if this side-by-side battling hurts the 6 car in his pursuit to catch the 16 of Caleb Holloway. Here you can see that 10 car way off the pace. We'll have to see how the leaders are impacted by the 10. Ream still side by side with Abel. That outside line working really well at this point. Wow, Aaron Abel is clear of Bradley Ream and is now even looking outside of Holloway. That's absolutely incredible. That outside line really starting to develop well. You can see Abel is to the outside of Caleb Holloway. So the outside lane coming in later into this run. Abel's going to get his lap back as Holloway is going to tuck in behind. And that was probably the best move for Caleb here, to just not fight the lap car, let the lap car go, and just try and hang in there and defend the lead against that 6 of Bradley Ream. We'll see if Ream gets a good run here. No, it looks like that 41 San Vital getting a good run on the outside. Let's see what this 41 can do. Does the 41 have anything for these top 2? Not quite. Here we go. We're coming up on the 10 of Leonard Coxmer. We'll have to see how that works out. Looks like the 10 able to hold his own in the corners, but down the straightaways just has absolutely no pace. There you can see the 10 actually able to hang in well on the outside of the 16. Does that impact the running order here? Looks like everybody's staying in line at the moment. The 10 getting out of the way, staying very respectful to these leaders. And the top 4 are all right there. In fact, you could even say the top 6 are all right there. San Vital to the inside, Bradley Ream to the outside, Logan Williams way outside. Watch that 38. Doesn't go into the wall, so good job keeping control of the car there. You can see RJ Beers a lap down, moving through the pack. As Alex San Vital to second position. So that 41 just getting stronger and stronger as we move into this run. Could we get a true long run? We'll just have to see. Bradley Ream hanging strong on the outside. Does Monaco peak 3 wide? Thinks better of it for the moment. But it looks like that 6 lost some grip there. As Gutierrez to the inside of Monaco with help from RJ Beers. What will Beers do on these fresh tires? We got 3 wide. Uh-oh, that 6 got forced up. Let's see what happens. The 6 into the wall. Bradley Ream slams the outside wall, but keeps it going straight. Wow. So that's going to hurt Bradley Ream. But we'll have to see what he can do to make his way back up through the field. Here's RJ Beers. Now looking to the inside of Gutierrez, who forces Monaco way up high. Looks like Monaco's going to get back down, so no harm, no foul. Everybody staying clean at the moment. Beers now looking on San Vital. Let's see, so RJ Beers right now is 2 laps down. This is to get back to 1 lap down. So this will not be to get back onto the lead lap. Caleb Holloway continuing to lead that 41. The question now becoming, when will RJ Beers make the move on the 41 and eventually the 16 to get one of those laps back? Looks like San Vital got a great run off the corner. Beers now looking to the inside of the 41. 41 now looking to the outside of the 16 for the race lead. But it looks like it's just going to be RJ Beers forcing his way through, and it looks like we got a spinner. Whoa! There's some smoke on track. Do we have a caution? No caution at the moment. If there was any incident, you saw it in the corner of your screen. But we'll go ahead and continue to focus on RJ Beers looking to get back to one lap down. Very bizarre. You saw smoke, but no yellow on the track. As we are approaching halfway, when will RJ Beers look to the inside of the 16? Looks like not this time. Angel Gutierrez settled into second position. Alex Sanvital in third. Logan Williams sitting fourth. Bradley Ream still sitting a nice fifth, followed by Monaco, Bianchi, Magoon, and Taylor. That's the end of your lead group, really. And then you got Reggie Fogelman in 10th position. Daniel Voiles sitting in 11th. Jack Haas in 12th position. You can see the 88 of Jonathan Carrison in 13th. Benny Watson sitting 14th. And looks like Bruno Giacomo in the 55 sitting 15th at the moment with some damage. So back up to the front of the field. We don't want to miss when this 16 car inevitably gets booted by the 19. Even though this isn't a pass for the lead, it is a crucial moment in this race if the 19 ever peeks inside. But the 19 just staying real patient right here. And that's really allowing the 16 to get a bit of a gap here over Angel Gutierrez in second position. So RJ Beers just really content to tuck behind, or maybe he just can't quite get there and is getting frustrated. We'll have to watch this, see if the 19 ends up punting the 16 out of the way. What a move that would be. But right now, those two just bumper to bumper at the moment. As it looks like, did we have a pit stop? Yes, pit stops have begun. Led by the 47 of Angel Gutierrez, getting a jump there. Actually looks like Laura Chung came in a lap earlier. But Angel Gutierrez leads the field down the pit lane. Pit stops kicking off on lap 40. This is relatively early, I gotta say. Ugh. We'll have to watch that fuel window. 39 to 43 laps. This could become fuel mileage. As Gutierrez is off and running. Great stop for the 47 machine. And let's see where that 47 blends. Going to beat the 41 off. So that's absolutely crucial. Anybody else coming down pit lane? Yep, you betcha. We got the next group coming down pit lane. You can see Dylan Matthews in. Wyatt O'Connor in. There's Bradley Ream. There's Jack Haas all in at the moment. We'll have to see, is that 16 car still out there? No, there's the 16 off of pit lane, winning the race off there. Logan Williams must have had an iffy stop. Still going to blend decently well, but looks like Gutierrez is going to be close with Holloway. Oh, man. Those two side by side for what's going to be the race lead. Looks like Gutierrez is going to get in front of that 16 crucially. Oh, man. And now this 10 getting in the way. That's going to hold him up. Oh, no, that holds Angel Gutierrez up. Oh, so unfortunate for the 47 who had it on the 16. Let's see what Gutierrez can do now. Got a good run looking to the inside. Here we go. Angel Gutierrez peeking to the inside of Holloway. Now off the corner, we've got a little bit of slow traffic here. That 77 is slow blending. And look at that. The 16 absolutely flies by. This lap traffic absolutely killing these guys at the moment. Wow. Tough break for Angel Gutierrez. Still trapped. Wow. Absolutely terrible. Brandon Rose just in the way. Same with Bryce Egan. Those two right now just causing an absolute mess for these leaders. Look at that. Gutierrez still trapped. Ream now looking outside. Monaco, what will Monaco do? Monaco trapped behind. Looks like Magoon and Taylor are going to get by. Ream now trapped behind Egan. Can't get around Egan. What's going to go on there? Whoa, just sneaking by the 14 of Bryce Egan is the 12 of Zach Magoon. Look at this stack up. It's an absolutely massive stack up. And Gutierrez just now finally gets by that 77. That 77's a danger right now. Absolutely terrible being in the way like that. Oh, the 88. Oh, that was so close. For Jonathan Carrison, almost wrecked it. Look at this speed differential. This is absolutely ridiculous at this point. 77 should not be on the track. Look at this. We got more carnage. What's going on here? Zach Magoon. Has Magoon blown up? Yes. Uh-oh, watch out. Oh, Laura Chung to the inside wall. Oh, that's a car right in the middle of the track. Oh, no. Massive wreck on the backstretch. That's going to send the 12 flipping, and multiple cars are going to be out of this race. Here comes the leaders, though, racing back to the line. Will Williams get Holloway at the line? We're going to have to see. It's going to be close. Here we go, to the line. Wow, I can't call that one. Caleb Holloway got it at the line after an absolutely massive, brutal wreck down the back straightaway. And this changes everything for these leaders. So unfortunate for Zach Magoon to blow up like that, as there goes Holloway getting a spot. Wow. That's going to help these guys who are hurt by the lap cars, but wow, it's going to take a few out of this race. There's the 12, Magoon, there's Coxmer, there's Kensington with damage. Looks like some other drivers are already out of this race. There's Laura Chung with some damage. Wow. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. More cars coming down pit lane. Wow. All I can say is wow. An absolutely massive incident caused by a mechanical failure, or I should say probably an engine failure. Nobody officially listed as out of the race yet, but we'll go ahead and get that reported to you in just a second. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what happened, assuming nobody goes down the pit lane here. No, looks like nobody's going to exercise pit strategy. There's Nathan Ormond with some damage as well. Didn't catch that. All right, let's take a look at what happened at Rockingham. We're going to go ahead and get one replay of this one. That's all you need to tell the story here. The 12 of Zach Magoon into turn 1, blows an engine and slows way down in the middle of the racing groove. You can see Gutierrez having to avoid that one. There comes Monaco, Caleb Rose, all these guys from the inside and outside. You can see Laura Chung slam the inside wall, and then look at this. Bang! Coxmer right into the 12 of Zach Magoon, causing Magoon to go airborne. And that takes multiple drivers out of this race. Unbelievable. There you can see CJ Grider with some damage. Yeah, it was not a pretty one there. But, you know, that's racing. And that was a pretty nasty mechanical failure from the 12 team. We're going to go ahead and get back to pace lap action here at Rockingham. And then we'll eventually get the green flag after cleanup to restart this race, the Family Dollar 130K. Getting the one to go here at Rockingham, Bruno Giacomo just blew up. Once again, nothing listed as out of the race at the moment. We'll keep you updated on that. But I wanted to get the DPORL question of the week from last week in. Which previous exhibition winner is the best shot at going to victory lane again this year? You said Caleb Rose. Caleb Rose wins it with 3 votes. Penny Watson, 2 votes. Daniel Voiles, 2 votes. CJ Grider, no votes. We're going to go ahead and get the question of the week for this week real quick. which stock car generation looks best on track. A Gen 4 car tomorrow, Gen 6, or next gen. This may be used for a potential exhibition series in the future, so keep your eye peeled for that. Go ahead and vote on that, but we're going to get back to action here at Rockingham in a chaotic one. We've had 2 cautions so far. Looks like nobody of note came down the pit lane at the front of the field. We'll have to watch maybe some guys on new tires at the back. We're on lap 52 of 80, moving to lap 53. Caleb Holloway leads them to green. Got a decent jump. Logan Williams, though, all over the rear end of Caleb Holloway. Now peeking to the inside as Ream peeks to the inside of San Vital. And look at this, we've got a lead change. It's going to be Logan Williams taking the lead. Going to lead this lap. But Holloway got a decent run on the outside. We'll have to see how that holds. Not very well. Logan Williams is your leader. Wow. What a move on the restart. Restarts, you know, they can change a lot of things, and it certainly changed the day for Logan Williams, who is now the leader at the moment. But here comes Holloway fighting back to the outside. Wow. Holloway putting up a good fight on that outside lane, but looks like it's not going to be enough. So you can see Logan Williams now clear easily for the lead. Bradley Ream now in second. Skylar Taylor there in third. Great run for them in the 96. Trying to make their way up to the front. You can see Tom Sloan now looking to the inside of Caleb Holloway. Looks like Holloway is going to start falling back through the cycle here, as Monaco's next to look to the inside of the 16. And Monaco will make that one look easy. Or maybe I shouldn't say that, because Holloway still fighting, but he knows he's fighting a losing battle at the moment. Maybe he'll get this position, but going to be a long way to work back up through the field. At the moment, Logan Williams still leading in the 38. That 38 machine having an absolutely dismal run at Daytona. Looking to get back on the right track. That beautiful 38 Shriners Hospitals Ford. Trying to hold off the 6 car of Bradley Ream. And we know Ream's had a whole lot of heartbreakers here, but now Ream looking inside. Made a peek. That's the first peek. We'll see if Ream's got anything for the 38. We'll see if Taylor's got anything for Ream. Let's see. Taylor just staying in line right there, minding their own business. Tom Sloan, happy to be in that position, in position number 4 in that 4 car. And Eric Monaco in position number 5. That's the 5-car breakaway right now. Holloway being pursued by that 47 of Angel Gutierrez, who had a terrible break with lap traffic. We'll see what that 47 can do. It's very, very tight at the front of the field. Williams and Ream going at it. Here comes Sloan to the inside. Tom Sloan looking inside of Skylar Taylor. Looks like Sloan sliding off the corner. Taylor's going to get a good run. I don't know what's going to happen here. Looks like it's going to work out for neither of them. They lose massive ground to the 6 and the 38. Right now, those two side by side. Gutierrez to the inside of Holloway. Sloan trying to make it work on Taylor. Tom Sloan makes it work. And Eric Monaco almost hooks the 96. Here's Gutierrez looking to the inside of Holloway. Will Gutierrez be able to get that move done and head towards that lead group? You betcha, what a run. But back up front, we've got Bradley Ream, who took a peek, but not quite close enough. We're getting right down to it here at Rockingham, as Monaco now looking to the inside of Taylor. Good run for Monaco right now. We'll see what he can do to potentially steal this one away from the contenders up front. Gutierrez and Bianchi now past Holloway as Taylor falls to the back end of this group. Will this be Logan Williams' day? We'll just have to see. We've still got plenty of racing to go, but we're over 3/4 of the way through the Family Dollar 130K. Let's see what Bradley Ream has for Logan Williams. Nothing right there. We're going to check at the back of the pack. You can see lots of damaged cars at the back of the pack. You got Nathan Ormond with significant damage. Nick Kensington, lots of damage. Igor Barreto, he hit the outside wall. There's Justin Henley with all that rear end damage. Looks like everybody here holding on decently well. Wow. Look at Alex Sanvital way back in the pack. Jack Haas all the way back in the pack. Our pole sitter. Wow. This did not favor a lot of these strong drivers at the beginning of the race. Getting back up through the field. Looks like it's going to close up a little bit between the 38 and the 6. We'll just have to see him go back and forth. Will we potentially get a pass here? Oh, look at that run. What a beautiful run for Bradley Ream. Will Ream look to the inside? You bet. Here we go. Ream to the inside of the 38 car, but look at that. Williams cutting down. That's going to work out for Logan Williams this corner. Will it work out the next corner? Ream isn't going to get a chance to peek to the inside. Williams gets great drive off the corner and will pull away just a bit. But don't look now. Tom Sloan now moving into the picture. Just getting closer and closer and closer. Gained 0.2 of a second that lap. Monaco gaining as well. And Skylar Taylor still in the mix. We'll see what Angel Gutierrez can do. If Angel can make it up here, we can potentially make it a 6-car battle. As Monaco goes way high, maybe looking to get a good run off the corner. Didn't quite get the desired run off the corner, but will stay ahead of Taylor. Gap just staying about the same between the top two at the moment. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Getting very, very close, though. Monaco looking, didn't quite look outside. We know that outside line later into the run is a very strong line, but Monaco not willing to use it at the moment. Wow, everybody just right here on lap 70. But look at that. Another great corner for the 38. Now starting to pull away just a bit on the rest of this group. Will lap traffic come into play? It looks like probably not. But you never know. We'll have to see if lap traffic does eventually come into play. But Logan Williams starting to pull away just a bit. But Eric Monaco now to 3rd position. Making the move on Tom Sloan. Looks like Ream just maintaining that gap at the moment. Now getting a good run off the corner. That's another good run for Bradley Ream. Now looking outside potentially. Yes, Ream looks to the outside, but not going to get the desired effect from it. And so we'll have to try all over again to get another big run on this 38. Now going way up high. Will that result in a good run? Yes, there was a decent run from that. He'll pull away from Monaco and now just ducks in line, try and get a good corner on this 38. Let's see what can happen here. Ream now looking outside again. This time a little bit more to the outside. Looks like Williams is going to get a good corner. Monaco did not get a good corner at all. That's going to hold up Sloan. But Logan Williams on the defense on lap 74. Can Ream get there, or will it be yet another heartbreaker for Bradley Ream? We'll have to find out in just a few laps. But Ream just hunting this 38. Of course, there got to be plenty of battles going on in the middle of the pack, but for the win here, we got to focus on this battle. I mean, anything could happen at any time. Just like this, Ream getting another good run. He'll utilize it to the outside once again. Let's see what happens this time. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And here comes Monaco now to the inside of Ream. Uh-oh. Ream might have made the wrong move that time, is now going into turn 1. Eric Monaco making the move on the 6 car. And that's allowed the 38 to pull out to a pretty big gap here. Now it's, can Eric Monaco run down the 38? As Bradley Ream unfortunately relegated to 3rd, maybe to 4th. There goes Bradley Ream. Looks like it's probably going to be another one of those heartbreakers. But now we are on lap 77 of 80. Just 4 laps to go. What can Eric Monaco do to hunt down the 38 of Logan Williams? Ream taking a look to the outside of Monaco. But nothing there. Will Ream get a good run on Monaco? If these two get battling again, the race will be over most likely. 3 laps to go. And Williams stretched it out that time. Uh-oh, it's looking like we've got a runaway here. Can the 3 car put together one more magic charge? Try and make his way to the front. Off of turn 4, Logan Williams. Well, I think he's got this one in the bag. Just gapped him again. Let's see what the gap is. The line looks like it remained about... Nope, gained 2/10 that time. So Skylar Taylor now looking to the inside of Bradley Ream, as it looks like this race is gonna be all over. We are past the point of no return, and we're gonna go ahead and get the white flag for Logan Williams in the 38 machine. Just got to navigate the final corners to his best extent and come home a winner. Down the backstretch one final time. Monaco's not going to get there. Ream fades off into the distance, but it's going to be Logan Williams getting his first career win on the channel at Rockingham. Great run for Logan Williams, picking up the win, redeeming himself for last week's awful run. Monaco gets 2nd, Taylor 3rd, Sloan got 4th, and Ream falls back to 5th. Angel Gutierrez getting 6th, Lucien Bianchi getting 7th. There's Reggie Fogelman in 8th, Daniel Voiles with, looks like, actually, wait, hold on a second. Is that RJ Beers in 9th position? That's what scoring's saying. I just totally hopped over RJ Beers here. What in the world happened there? RJ Beers got a top 10 out of this thing. And Daniel Voiles finishes 10th. Wow. That's absolutely unbelievable. Well, great run in that case. Great comeback for RJ Beers. As we're going to go ahead and go through your finishing order here at Rockingham. So, it's Logan Williams getting the win by just over 1 second over Eric Monaco. Skylar Taylor ending up finishing 3rd. Great run. Tom Sloan, a great run as well, finishing in the 4th position. Bradley Ream suffers another heartbreaker after being all over the back bumper of that 38. Unbelievable. Angel Gutierrez, another great run, putting stuff together. We'll see. Can that 47 become a championship contender? We'll have to see. Lucien Bianchi puts together a nice full run. Reggie Fogelman in that 48 car gets a top 10 out of it. There's RJ Beers. Like I said, I guess we'll never know how RJ Beers managed to get that one, but wow. I can't believe that. And Daniel Voiles getting a top 10. Caleb Holloway, after dominating the early portions of this race, comes home 11th position. There's Caleb Rose in 12th. You can see Benny Watson 14th. Let's see, back through the field, Jack Haas, our pole sitter, all the way down to 22nd position. Unfortunate for Jack Haas in that 95. Going back towards the back, we can officially see that we had 4 drivers out of this race. Leonard Coxmar in the 10, officially out due to accident. Zach Magoon. It's officially listed as an accident, but it looks like a mechanical failure that led to an accident. CJ Grider retired from the race. Bruno Giacomo had that mechanical failure. Also under caution, you can see a few cars finishing a lap down. Bryce Egan way off the pace at one portion of this race. Sam Oskin with another lap down finish. Brandon Rose in the 77 was even more egregiously off pace. That was insane. Ryan Durrani, don't know how Ryan Durrani got way back there, one lap down. Nathan Orman got involved in a wreck, finished one lap down, and Jonathan Carrison also one lap down. So 30 cars on the lead lap, and yet another very interesting and intriguing race. We got our first 2 cautions of the series, and that's going to be it for this time. I mean, don't have much else to say. We've got an unbelievable season on our hands here. Congrats to Logan Williams on getting his first career victory on the channel. We're going to go ahead and get you to the point standings after race 2 of 20. That's all for this time. I'll see you next week. This is Drew Webb, or That DP Guy, signing off.